What do we mean by the phrase, the stride piano of Art Tatum, for example?
The stride piano of Tatum or people of that era is the ability to play the background for yourself and make it work like a rhythm section. As opposed to when you play with the rhythm section, where you would just hold a chord, usually, or punctuate with a chord and play. Because the drummer is playing and the bass player is playing. So this way you go.
Yeah. So the right hand is really the instrument and the left hand is putting the rhythm section out of work.
That's right. That's the idea.
Okay. The two-fingered percussiveness of Nat Cole.
Oh.
Could you show the two-fingered percussiveness
yeah,
for
Nat
us?
would do this sort of thing.
Or the TPC?
Which each note has its own articulation rather than being an insipid phrase like...
Yeah.
It's... And he used mostly the front end of his hand
And emphatic
to accomplish
like
this.
that,
It was
rather
very
than just
emphatic.
sort
It
of,
was articulated like you do in speech.
Then on... The other part they could hear in your early influence was the lyric octave work of Earl Garner.
Oh, they're talking about the full chords like this, where Earl used a handful of chords to play melody. If he was going to play Getting Sentimental, he might play it like this. And delay it like that. You know?
Yeah.
And as I said on another show, you have to know how to be able to do the proper delay so it doesn't sound false.
What about the relaxed block chords?
George Shearing used this kind of thing. To run melodies like Roses of Picardy, where he used the fullness of a sax section almost, instead of playing. You get the full chord.
Now, play it again with partial chord.
Partial chord would be two notes, for instance. It's much sparse, much more sparse. This is full.
What are double-handed, or is it double octave bass lines?
I think there was, well, actually, what you mean, double octave melody lines,
Maybe.
rather than bass lines.
Maybe.
Because if you play a linear invention, if you play as a gain on Sweet Georgia, if you invent something as an alternative line, then you can play the same thing with two hands.
Are they doing the identical thing, those two hands?
Right. Right. So but you get it in two different places in the piano. It gives a little different substance. This is a little difficult to do if you haven't been doing it.
Was that ever hard for you, or when you were the first time you tried that, could you do it?
No, I couldn't do it the first time I tried it.
Okay.